Hello, welcome back to Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition. Such a lovely view. So I'm back on Ilium. Today we are going to do, not this one, Justicar Samara, biotic strength near that of an Asari matriarch, extensive weapons training. Samara is a Justicar, a rare member of an Asari monastic group trained in enhanced combat biotics alongside standard weapons. Samara was recently sighted on Ilium outside normal Asari space. While I'm here, let's level up Thane. Something I forgot to mention about Thane last episode. He is custom designed to appeal to women. Capral syndrome needing... They came up with a reason for him to have his chest bare, just to show off those pecs. And when they were designing his character, they kept going around the office asking the women working there if they thought he was sexy. So, credit to them for looking out for the ladies like that. Thane's anatomical expertise and unerring aim increases weapon damage beyond its already extraordinary level. Thane's experience surviving life-threatening wounds increases effective health. Damage. And warp. Shame that I have to get a couple points in throw in order to get warp. Experience, and sadly nothing I can... Oh, wait, no, there is,
I spent the last 2 years here. I had a purpose, a goal. Now that I've accomplished it, something occurs to me. In all that time, I never looked at the horizon. It is spectacular.
It definitely is.
Lots of money here. Soft people who'd make good victims. This place is one bad day away from becoming Omega.
Jack, behave.
Ilium Entertainment would like to respond to complaints about our upcoming film, Blasto the Jellyfish Stings. The Hanar Anti-Defamation Association
Shepard,
claims
it's good to see you again. So, what can I do for you?
There's an Asari named Samara here on Ilium. Do you know where I could find her?
Samara? Yes. She arrived recently and registered with Tracking Officer Dara. You can find Dara at the transportation hub.
Why would Samara have to register with a tracking officer? Is she a criminal?
No. In fact, she's quite the opposite. Samara is a Justicar, one of an ancient sect of Asari warriors. Dara can tell you more.
All right.
Thanks for the help. That's all I needed to know.
Of course. If there's anything else I can help you with, let me know.
Not yet.
I'll talk to you later, Liara.
I haven't actually shown the email yet that allows that.
Training employees only to lose them to your competitors? Perhaps Indentutech can help. The leading provider of cutting-edge indentured service, Indentutech can provide contract guaranteed labor for any technical area. Contact Indentutech today. You've been a slave to your employees for too long. Shouldn't it be the other way around?
Wow. Wow. That is just a thing to say.
Are you a Quarian or Volus who is tired of being passed over for promotions because of discrimination against exosuit-wearing employees?
I think we've heard this one. Hopefully this will get me...
Listen, I know the data...
Hey.
What is it? I'm in the middle of an important call.
I overheard you talking. Is this the data you're looking for?
The Kurosa Generational Archive. You found it. Thank you. My whole family has been worried. That data is irreplaceable. I didn't think I'd get it back from Nasana's corporate building.
Why is this data so important, anyway?
It's a genetic history for the entire Kurosa family. It's used for high-level reproductive negotiations. It would be like a human pedigree, I suppose. Without it, you're bargaining from a greatly weakened position. Losing this would have hurt my family for generations, maybe even destroyed it.
Good thing we found it then.
If this data is so important, why didn't you have backups?
We did. A rival family introduced a computer virus and our techs were sloppy. The virus destroyed all our data. I just spent a fortune getting the data recovered and reconstructed when Nasana went crazy. We live in a world of infinite data redundancy. To lose something so important because of one crazy Asari?
Yeah. That was almost very bad, yeah.
There's your data. I hope it helps your family.
You have no idea, human. I don't know who you are or how you got it, but thank you. Here, for your trouble. Blessings be upon you. You've certainly blessed us.
Yay! Level. Yeah. Gonna bring Thane with me. Jack, I probably won't be bringing with me on this next mission. Oh, maybe. I don't know, I suppose I have to decide. While I'm over here, you see Serena's gone.
Excuse me. You know where I can find Serena?
She's not here anymore. Oh, you're the one she was helping out. She took a job off-world. Didn't say where. She gave me something for you. Looks like a message.
She didn't say anything else?
She just gave me that and left. Not even a goodbye.
Well, she sounds like kind of a jerk.
Hey, Shepard. I was on my way to a new life when the new burst arrived. The bitch is dead. I assume that means your friend is alive and he finished his job. Tell him if I ever see him, I'll buy him a drink.
Thane, you hear that?
Hey, I gotta get back to work. I hope they hire someone else soon.
Yeah, no doubt.
This job is tough enough with 2 people. Serena was kind of edgy, but at least I had someone to talk to. Hey, I gotta get back to work.
Alright, I'll leave you alone.
The council thought that Blasto, the first Hanar Spectre,
Gotta listen to it
played by
again.
the rules.
This one has forgotten whether its heat sink is over capacity. It wonders whether the criminal scum considers itself fortunate.
They were wrong.
This one doesn't have time for your solid waste excretions.
He's got a lover in every port and a gun in every tentacle.
Enkindle this.
Blasto the Jellyfish Stings, available for extranet purchase this fall from Elium Entertainment.
It never gets old. I swear.
I didn't mean... Okay, look, I'll take another look at the contract. Maybe it needs to be reclassified.
Forget it. Do whatever you want.
It's fantastic every time I hear it.
We're looking for weapons. Shouldn't you be taking this seriously?
Do it. Leaves me almost no money, but...
Her first mate. Your father? Eclipse might be fun for you. For me, it's the future. My clan's breeding strategy is at stake.
Don't Solarians think about anything than breeding?
And Detective Anaya. Oh, Officer Dara. Whoops.
Can I help you with something? I'm looking for an Asari warrior named Samara.
Wait, why? Do you have a problem, or did she kill somebody already?
I love how that's the conclusion she jumps to. Just like automatically assuming, oh, who did she kill this time?
Relax. I just need to speak with her.
Good. Samara's the first Justicar I've seen on Ilium. If I'm lucky, things will stay peaceful. She went to the commercial spaceport a few hours ago. If you want to get there, the pedestal on that balcony will summon a cab. Just be polite when you meet her. Justicars embody our highest laws, and they usually stay in Asari space. She's not used to dealing with aliens.
Alright.
Is Samara really that dangerous?
If you follow the laws, you've got nothing to fear, and a Justicar would die without hesitation to protect the innocent. But their code orders them to stop lawbreakers, with lethal force in most cases, and everyone skirts the law somehow on Ilium. If someone tried to bribe her, she'd be obliged to gun them down as a matter of honor. I'm hoping to avoid that.
Well, that sounds just, just great.
Why are you worried about other species coming into contact with her?
If a Justicar kills an Asari, none of us questions it. But if she killed a human, do you think the Alliance would understand her actions and respect her authority? You can't even figure out your own religions. It's a big diplomatic incident just waiting to happen.
I mean, hey.
Tell me about the Justicars.
They're a monastic order. They've given up their families and possessions to follow their code. Most of them are on some lifelong mission, but they'll always stop to deal with any injustice they encounter, which can be a problem. In some ways, they're a lot like the Spectres, undertaking personal missions.
Oh, yeah?
Spectres are authorized by the Council. Who do Justicars represent?
What? That's like, I don't know, a good human metaphor. They represent their code, our code. It's closer to a religious group than a legal branch. No law-abiding Asari would question a Justicar's orders. Nobody becomes a Justicar for personal gain. And they die before breaking their oaths.
Sounds kinda dangerous, but...
I'm looking for Samara.
Like I said, she's at the commercial spaceport. You can hail a cab at the pedestal on that balcony over there.
Alright, let's go. Alright. So definitely Thane. Suppose I don't really need her biotics. Since I've already got mine and Thane's. Miranda might actually be a really good option here because I'm gonna be facing a fair number of enemies with shields. I mean, Zaid might not be a bad idea for it either. I don't want to rely over much on Garrus is kind of the problem. Fine, Kasumi. Saving up for her Shadow Strike. Alright.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm taking my goods to Omega, Detective.
You're not going anywhere, Merchant. Not until I solve this murder.
I had nothing to do with that. It was those mercenary thugs you can't seem to get rid of.
The victim was your business partner, and I'm not ruling you out. I'll let you know when you can leave.
What about that Justicar that just showed up? Everyone says she might go crazy and start killing. I need to leave.
She'll only kill the unjust, so I'm sure you have nothing to worry about, Pitney 4. Find me in the station if you need me.
So, we got a murder and we got some suspicious stuff going on then, huh? I see you serving in the security forces here?
What do you want? I've already got mercs wanting to kill me like they did my partner. I don't need any more trouble. As if that weren't enough, some Asari Justicar showed up this morning. All the natives are scared of her. I've got to get off this world.
Has Samara actually done anything yet?
The Asari say that Justicars are lethal in a fight. And if they so much as smell corruption, they start shooting. The thing is, corruption isn't that hard to find around here.
Tell me how to find the Justicar.
She's in the alley where my business partner was murdered. A detective sealed the area, so you'll have to talk with her if you want to go there.
You don't seem too broken up about your partner's death.
Dagny Kerr knew the risks when he took to spacing. Right now, my worry is me. It's unhealthy to be a Volus in the Nosastra spaceport right now. Especially a Volus named Pitney 4.
Why do you think it was mercenaries?
Dagny Kerr was cutting through a back alley last night when someone killed him with a shotgun. I saw his body this morning. They'd used modded rounds. That means Eclipse mercs.
You must know something about these Eclipse.
Which means shields.
I occasionally do business with them, but only in well-lit places, with my guards, and only after the creds clear. This is a scummy bunch, even
strategy.
by merc standards. They sell red sand, all kinds of illegal items, and they are all cold-blooded killers.
Why would these mercs kill him? And why do you think they're coming after you too?
I have no idea. We're innocent merchants.
Sure.
But they killed him, so they must be after me, too. I have to work the angles and get out of here.
I mean, maybe it was just a random killing.
I should go.
Cops don't admit it, but the Eclipse Sisters run this area.
Eclipse Sisters?
I hear you can buy red sand from the Eclipse. Just don't cross them. Cops don't admit it, but the Eclipse Sisters run this area.
Alright, not a lot in there yet.
I wanted to be a Justicar when I was young. Every Asari does, I guess. I don't trust that Volus. There's something about him. I wanted to be a Justicar when I was young. Every Asari does, I guess.
We don't really know much about the Justicar's just yet. We'll learn more.
Nice guns. Try not to use them in my district. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for an Asari warrior named Samara.
If you've got a score to settle with Samara, take it somewhere else. I've got more than enough trouble here already.
Detective Anaya here is voiced by Cindy Robinson, who also voiced Gentha back on Omega. She was the, I think also Eclipse, or no, Blue. She Eclipse or Blue Suns? Blue Suns. She was the Blue Suns' second in command back on Omega.
I need to recruit Samara for my mission. Then we'll be on our way.
Justicars usually work alone, but they are drawn to impossible causes.
Then we'll get along just fine.
If you're getting her out of my district, I'll get you to her ASAP. She's at the crime scene.
You're letting her into a sealed crime scene?
I'm a cop. I'll work with the Justicar all I can. Besides, she's been looking at crime scenes longer than our two lifespans combined. She knows how to handle herself.
Interesting.
You're awfully anxious to get Samara out of your district.
My bosses want me to detain her. They're worried she'll cause some kind of cross-species incident, but her Justicar code won't let her be taken into custody. If I try it, she'll have to kill me. I have no interest in dying, so if you lure her away with some big noble cause before I have to carry out my orders, I'm thrilled to help you.
Yeah, that's rough.
Your superiors are sending you to certain death for no good reason. You have a right to disobey.
Really? I'll remember that next time Shep sends us to get our asses blown off.
That's about twice a day.
Whoever you have with you, you'll always get an interaction more or less like that. Some pairings can end up being a little bit weird. They don't quite match up properly. Most of them match up just fine, though. Grunt feels it's not often enough.
Most of the time, I'm not being stupid about it. I can't say the same for Anaya's superiors.
I'm a cop and I know my duty. I've been ordered to detain her and I will. Unless I can get her to leave my district first.
Samara would kill a cop? That doesn't sound very just.
She would die defending an honest cop, but she'd fight an army of dirty cops to the death. I admire her dedication, but her presence is still a big problem. I need her gone before I have to carry out my orders.
I mean, sounds fair. Dirty cops are dirty.
How do I get to the crime scene?
It's around the corner. Go outside, take a left. Look for the police line. I'll send word to let you in. Be careful. The local Eclipse mercs have been all over those back alleys lately.
What do I need to know about these mercenaries?
Eclipse mercs are professional killers. They sell red sand, trade illegal weapons tech, and smuggle criminals off-world. They control some back alleys around here. I haven't been able to find their nest yet, though.
You mentioned a crime scene?
A Volus
Why'd she
merchant
get
was
up?
murdered. It was a professional hit, so we're not dealing with junkies looking for a score. I'm thinking the local Eclipse mercenary band. Can't prove it, but if the Volus was dirty too, maybe it's just a deal gone bad.
Could be.
What can you tell me about Justicars?
They're a kind of... humans might call them warrior monks. They live by a complex code that compels them to punish the wicked and protect the pure. They've been a part of Asari culture for millennia. I read adventure stories about Justicars when I was a child.
What do you think of Samara herself?
She's been a Justicar longer than 3 of your lifespans. Whoever she was before she swore that oath, that person is dead.
So, she's experienced then.
People seem nervous about Samara's presence.
Asari admire Justicars, But we also know that they kill without mercy when they find corruption. And Justicars never leave Asari space. Why is she here? I doubt it's to investigate the murder of some corrupt Volas.
You never know. Maybe she's... maybe she's gathering material for a TV series that she's working on. Think all those CSI shows. Actually, people did do, as a meme, as memes, people made, like, CSI Ilium, using puns around, based on things in the Mass Effect setting. So, yeah, that's a meme that people came up with. So CSI Ilium, that's a pretty popular meme for a while.
I have to go.
Good luck.
We better find Samara before that detective does.
Piece of cake. I assume it's just a matter of following any dead bodies.
Anaya told us to let you through. Watch yourself. There's Merc activity back here. We're waiting on backup.
Area. Let's consider this extra stock surplus. Ship the rest to Thax at his normal destination. He'll never miss a few lost pieces. We did hear about, we did hear a conversation, or a phone call, a woman talking about, skimming some items from a Mr. Thax. Yeah, let's upload it. Huh. We've gone, what, 20 feet and there's still no dead mercs? Maybe I was wrong about Samara. Oh, whoops. Wrong way.
Get the rest of Bravo Squad prepped. Alpha Squad went after that Justicar 20 minutes ago, and they've gone dark.
Or don't. I prefer you don't.
Shields of power.
That one teased that one quickly. I like the fact that they can get the drop on them. You don't often manage to actually get the drop on enemies, so it's always a nice treat when you do. Is this? Yes. So this scene is pretty damn cool.
Those were my best troops.
Well, they didn't They didn't stand up very well, did they?
Tell me what I need to know, and I will be gone from here. Where did you send her?
You think I'd betray her? She would hurt me in ways you can't imagine.
The name of the ship. Your life hangs on the answer, Lieutenant.
You can kill me, but one of us will take you down, Justicar.
And who knew biotics could do that?
What was the name of the ship she left on?
Go to hell.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
Whew.
My name is Samara, a servant of the Justicar Code. My quarrel is with these Eclipse Sisters, but I see 3 well-armed people before me. Are we friend or foe?
Yeah, that is one hell of an entrance. First of all, you gotta appreciate that pan up her body. And her showing off her chest. Older Asari just has big chests. It's just science. There's a theory that Asari breasts just continue to grow throughout their whole lives. You know, Venezia had the big boobs. Samara has got the big boobs. And hey, if you got them, flaunt them. Yeah, so there's that, and then just the way she's just tosses around those Eclipse. Just the utter coldness of her voice, just devoid of emotion, is honestly just downright unsettling, but also badass. Her little float. Who knew biotics could do that? Shepard never learns to do that. And then, yeah, the just snapping the neck of that one Eclipse sister just with their boot. That was brutal.
That merc was wounded and helpless. Do you just kill anyone who won't help you?
If my cause is important enough, yes. Are you different?
I've killed enemies, but always with good reason.
I answer to a code that is clearly defined. If my actions are true to that code, I am just. If they are not, I am unjust. I don't pretend it is a simple matter, or that it seems right to everyone. But I sleep well at night, and that is more than most can say. How may I be of service to you?
She's got very pretty eyes as well. Samara is voiced by Maggie Baird. Huh?
I'm going up against suicidal odds and I need the best. That's you.
I sense the truth in what you say, and it humbles me. But I seek an incredibly dangerous fugitive. I cornered her here, but the Eclipse Sisters smuggled her off-world. I must find the name of the ship she left on before the trail goes cold.
I wish you were willing to go with the human, Justicar. I've been ordered to take you into custody if you won't leave.
You risk a great deal by following your orders, Detective. Fortunately, I will not have to resist. My code obligates me to cooperate with you for 1 day. After that, I must return to my investigation.
I won't be able to release you that soon.
You won't be able to stop me.
Oh, Samara's voice, her face, as an aside, is based on model Rana McInerney, who does, or at least who does occasionally cosplay as Samara. And her name in Hebrew translates to guard or guardian.
The human is lost here. Can one of you clarify?
I was trying to convince her to leave with you, but Justicar's in their code.
The detective has been ordered to detain me. I can't force her to disobey an order.
And after one day, Samara fights her way out of custody, killing anyone in her way.
I am afraid so.
Well, that's
There must be
unfortunate.
some way we can all get what we need.
I see a way. While I am in custody, you find the name of that ship. Do that, and I will join you. Then the code will be satisfied.
Easy enough.
A moment ago, you refused to give up your investigation, but now you'll swear to follow me?
If I stay, I will be compelled to kill many innocents to escape incarceration.
Like me.
I may be killed, and my quarry would be free to continue murdering. If I come with you and survive your mission, I can resume my investigation. To
Makes
do
sense.
that, I need the ship's name to track her to her next hiding place. It is a simple choice.
A slim chance is better than no chance.
As Thane presumably knows.
Can you tell me more about Justicars?
We are individuals who have forsworn family, children, and worldly possessions aside from some weapons and armor. We travel Asari space righting wrongs as defined by the ancient code we have each memorized.
Ilium may be dominated by Asari, but it isn't in Asari space.
My quarry fled to this place. I am sworn to hunt her down, and I will follow anywhere she goes. It is rare for a Justicar to leave Asari space, but I must follow my oath. If I suffer for it, I will accept that.
This Justicar code seems quite strict.
It may seem so to you, but this is my oath. The expedient path may be fast and simple. That does not make it the right path.
True.
Do you have any leads?
The Volus merchant Pitney 4 is tied to this. Eclipse mercs are preparing to kill him. Get the truth out of him. He may know a way into the Eclipse base.
Well, I've got to get back to my station. And I guess I've got to take you with me.
Thank you, Shepard.
On a random note, I like the texture of Asari's skin. Detective Anaya is a really good example of it. You really see the texture of Asari's skin in the close-ups on her. Better than you do with Samara. Anyway, I'll be back in just a second. Alright, and I am back. Apologies for that little pause there.
Hello again, Earth Clan. Did you speak to the detective?
Yep.
Why are the mercs after you?
I know nothing about any mercenaries, Earth Clan. I'm merely an innocent merchant trying to make his way in life.
I'm not gonna threaten
The
them.
Eclipse are out for your blood. I need your help to break into their base. Shouldn't we work together?
Yes, you're right, Earth Clan. I'm desperate. I've got angry mercs after me, and now this Asari Justicar. Let's talk.
Gladly.
I smuggled a chemical onto Ilium that boosts biotic powers in combat. It also is toxic.
Well.
I may have, forgotten to mention that to the Eclipse. So they are perturbed and want to kill me.
Yeah. Buyer beware, I guess, but yeah, I mean, you've got to, you have to tell the the side effects. You have to include the side effects. You know, even if it's just like a quick little, quick little thing at the end of your sales pitch. You gotta throw it in there.
It sounds like you're a swindler and your actions finally caught up with you.
True and true. But I haven't survived as a merchant this long without being able to tell when there's a deal in the making. You want something.
The Eclipse recently smuggled someone off-world.
I
need
should
the
have done
name
the
of the ship she
investigator
left
there.
on.
I don't know about their people smuggling operations. They must keep records in their base. I do have a pass card they issued me to bring my goods in. Well, I had to return that one, but I happened to make a copy. Take it, but be careful. Each Eclipse sister commits a murder to earn her uniform. They are all dangerous.
Alright.
You should be able to get into the Merc base now. It's the elevator back that way, to your right.
So, I should have asked him. I should have done the investigate more. I thought I'd had the chance to investigate after taking that other option, but dang. The drug is, I think it's Minigen X, I believe. Let me double check that very quickly. And give me a second. Just double checking the name of the drug. Minigen X3 is the name of the drug. And yeah, it's a illegal chemical, enhances biotics, but exposure to it is toxic. And the Eclipse did indeed murder Dagny Kerr in retaliation for Kerr and for Dagny and Pitney hiding the effects. All right. So let's go to this elevator that is literally right beside the police station, because that makes sense. As that's just weird to me.
I don't trust that Volus. There's something about him.
She looks calm.
Find a way into the Eclipse hideout. Wasea, their leader, must have a record of the ship name.
It is a really nice outfit she's got, and the really nice coloring, and that That jewelry on her head. Cool texture, and yeah, I like her outfit. I like her armor. It's maybe one of the cooler outfits in the game. And there's a lot of really cool outfits in this game. Yeah. Thane's got a nice outfit. Kasumi's got a nice outfit. A lot of characters have cool costumes. Mars does still stand out.
Going silent.
I've lost shields.
Get right into a fight with the droid right up there. Oh, jeez.
Going dark.
Easy shot.
Oh,
my scans confirm that the chemical compound will boost biotics. However, concentrated exposure will cause severe tissue damage. I recommend limited exposure.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Well done. Mind over matter. Going silent. Can't do that right now.
Oh. Did Thane die during that fight? I gotta find a... Yeah, you do have to be careful. As a biotic, this will strengthen my biotics, increasing either the power or the duration. But it will also damage me. So, yeah. Definitely got to be careful with it. Ooh, new shotgun! And I didn't bring anyone with me who can use it.
If they do see me, don't let them kill me. What am I doing here?
You probably shouldn't talk to yourself like that.
Wait, stop! I didn't fire my weapon once. I pretended to because the other Eclipse sisters were watching, but I didn't really shoot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not one of them. I'm new. I thought being Elnora the mercenary would be cool, but I didn't know what they were really like.
Sure you didn't. Good choice. Elnora here is voiced by April Bannigan, who also voiced Kalisa Benson Al-Jelani, and who also voiced Serena as an aside.
What do they do here that you don't like, Elnora?
I thought we'd be flying around the galaxy shooting up bad guys and stuff, right? But no. They just sell red sand and illegal weapons tech. They even smuggled an Ardat Yakshi off-world.
What does Ardat Yakshi mean?
It's an ancient Asari word for something that I thought was just a superstition until now. It means demon of the night winds. I didn't think they were real, but the boss said this scary lady was one.
What do they do here that you don't like, Elnora?
I thought we'd be... But no. They just sell red sand and illegal weapons tech.
What ship did they use for the smuggling?
Wow, I have no idea. It was a few days ago, and like I said, I'm new. They didn't tell me anything.
Alright.
Get out of here, Elnora. If you so much as jaywalk, I will find you.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, I'm going. Thank you.
Let's hope that wasn't a mistake. Sample 634 analysis.
You can use this.
Oh, biotic damage. I can use that. That will be very useful for me.
We've been spotted.
Engaging hostile!
Oh, did I get both of them with one shot? I think I might have just done a 2-for-1 on that one.
Excellent shot.
Alright, I'm getting a few headshots in here.
Get ready!
I should mention your squad mates. Yeah.
Going dark. Can't get there.
As I was saying, your squad mates don't suffer any ill effects from that stuff, from the Minigen. There we go. You know, I never noticed in any of my earlier playthroughs that, that the clouds disperse.
Systems active. Excuse me. Requesting assistance.
One falls. Scored a hit.
I always keep my, honestly, I'm probably more careful about my ammo than I need to be, if I'm honest. Eh, it's, it is useful. It is important. Especially with a gun that has,
Eyes open, Eclipse.
such a limited number of shots.
Go to the sea.
Nice of the person to just sit there and let me shoot them.
They're coming from the front. Firing.
There we go. Yeah, I need to get closer to them a bit.
Going silent.
Did I miss something over here, or did I get... Oh no, okay, I got those things. Alright, so I don't have to deal with the gunship just yet, but soon. I'm gonna have to destroy it pretty soon.
official. Little baby Elnora is finally a full-fledged Eclipse merc. I earned my uniform last night when I killed that ridiculous bolus. Up close, exploding rounds. Blew the little bastard's suit wide open. I can't wait to see some real action. Next time I go home, my friends are gonna be so jealous.
Elnora was the killer. If we'd known.
I think Detective Anaya might perk up at this.
I just realized I've had my mute on for a long ass time. Sorry about that. So just to catch up, a few things that I had messed up saying. The drug that Pitney 4 gave the Eclipse is called Minigen X3. It does enhance Shepard's biotics, but obviously it's toxic. It does harm. It doesn't harm your squad mates. I mentioned that Elnora is... give me a second here. Refresh myself in the name. Sorry, give me a minute to get the... So, yeah, clearly letting Elnora go free was a mistake, but I didn't really want to kill her in cold blood like that. She'll get it. She'll get hers eventually, I'm sure. Elnora is voiced by April Bannigan, who also voices Kalisa bint Sinal Jelani, and also voiced Serena from the from Thane's mission. What else do I have to mention? Pretty pleased with how I've been shooting. Honestly, I should just restart this whole damn mission. But I'm not going to. I mean, you guys know what my, you guys know what my commentary's like. You didn't miss anything from me not talking for 10 minutes or whatever, however long it was. Alright. Gonna get a bit tougher here.
They've seen us. Shields down.
Force casualty.
Nice.
Go, that's good. Alright. Now comes the fun.
Gunship above.
caught up. Alright, that wasn't that bad.
Make contact. Clean kill.
Alright, any more ammo back here? If I'm honest, I'm probably more cautious of ammo than I need to be, but using guns that have, especially using a gun with such limited amount of ammo, I do tend to get a little bit paranoid about running out. Yeah, I do tend to be just a little bit overcautious about it. That gunship fight can be tough, but Warp actually made that hilariously easy, if I'm honest. Oops.
This looks like a shipping manifest. It shows that Pitney 4 sold 2,000 units of Minigen X3 to the Eclipse, along with 600 units of red sand.
This isn't the information Samara needs, but it proves the Volus is a criminal.
I'm sure Detective Anaya would be interested in this.
Yep.
We gotta keep moving.
Yeah, I'm gonna screw him over. Okay. Now prepare for what is perhaps one of the best moments in the trilogy. Yeah, this, like, whoops, not joking, this ends up being one of the best scenes in the trilogy. It is amazing. Niftu Cal.
I am a biotic god. I think things, and they happen. Fear me, lesser creatures, for I am biotics made flesh.
Uh-huh.
You need help.
You need help. For you stand before the mightiest biotic ever. Yes, the Asari injecting so many drugs into me was terrifying. But then I began to smell my greatness.
Poor Shepard.
They may laugh when I fall over.
Yep.
But they don't know what I know in my head. That I know that I am amazingly powerful. Fear me?
I love that Thames just has no idea how to react to this. He's got nothing.
Are you part of Pitney 4's trade group?
When I was mortal, I worked for Pitney. Poor soul is probably terrified that I have not returned.
Funny how he didn't even tell anyone you were missing.
I get the distinct impression Pitney prefers money to friends.
Bah! I will wreak a just revenge upon his people. But first, the leader of these mercenaries is in the next room. I shall toss Wasea about like a rag doll.
This guy's cute and all, but he's just gonna get himself killed out there.
I will tear her apart. My biotics are unstoppable.
Wasea will tear you apart. Take a nap. You'll feel better.
Are you mad? I'm unstoppable. Feasting on her biotic-rich blood will be the last step. But Great Wind.
Yeah.
Biotic God. What was I saying? I'm tired. You may be right. Yes, I'm tired. I'll nap. Destroy the universe later.
Can we keep him?
Alright, so I chose the wrong dialogue option, clearly. If you choose the other dialogue option, then he talks about being, being a biotic god. That he's a biotic wind that will sweep all before him like a great wind. I think that's the exact phrasing he uses, that I will sweep everything. I am a great biotic wind that will sweep all before me like a wind. He's honestly he's amazing. I'm sad that I chose the wrong option and didn't get that dialogue. Because, give me 1 second here, actually, to get the exact... Yeah. I am a great wind that will sweep all before me like a great wind. A great biotic wind. Fear me! Yeah, I mean, he's amazing. Voiced, as many Volus are, by Mark Muir. So, yeah, he's just the best. If you encourage him to charge into battle, then he dies. Also, in this case, Kasumi was the one who got the final line as he walked away. Everyone gets some line. Some of them call him a jackass. Like, Saeed calls him a jackass. A lot of them are just dismissive. Thane has probably my favorite response to him, saying, "Sleep well and dream of bulbous women," which is a reference to The Princess Bride. When Wesley knocks out Fezzik and says, "Sleep well and dream of large women." So Thane gets a line that references Princess Bride, which, awesome movie. So,
Everything's gone to hell since we smuggled that filthy creature off-world.
Gwendolyn Yo.
First a Justicar shows up. Now you. At least I can take pleasure in turning your head into a pulpy mass!
Cloaking! Did I do that?
And that was
Some record of
fast.
that ship must be around here.
Yeah, that was real fast. Which is always nice. If the fight goes long enough, then yeah, so I thought. Then Wasaya will end up moving these blocks and yeah, these crates, and you'll end up moving the fight up there. There's nothing actually up there, nothing to hack or anything like that. So yeah, Wasaya there, for the brief time that she was that she existed, was played by Gwendolyn Yo, who's done a fair bit of stuff, fair bit of voice acting, fair bit of live action acting. So yeah, she's been around for a while and is still going strong. She also voiced Shaira and Shiala in the first game. So I believe, yeah, so I mentioned her in that one. Interestingly, I don't think she has does any. Yeah, she's best known for Xiao Mei in Desperate Housewives. Yeah. Funnily enough, I don't think that Yo does any voices in 3. Which is yeah, kind of interesting. Anyway. I have to say, I'm actually genuinely annoyed at the fact that I spent 25,000 credits on a hacking module. Yeah, I guess some of these clouds don't disperse. I think I mentioned earlier that I never noticed the that these Minigen clouds disperse, but guess they don't. Heh. Alright. There's a Justicar here. Probably looking for the one we sent off on the AML Demeter. I was happy to see her go. She chilled me to the bone. I just hope this Justicar doesn't mess up my operation. Copy memo!
That must be the ship Samara was looking for.
Should we head back to the police station and give her the name? Or look around first?
Let's give
go.
her the name and keep moving.
I got nothing left to find here. Yeah, the reference to tactical cloaks. It's good for getting into cover, which gives you time to regenerate. So, if you're exposed, cloak, run like hell, and to safety, and then you can regenerate. It's one of my favorite powers, honestly, because I'm not very good.
Cops don't admit it, but the Eclipse sisters run this area.
Not anymore, they don't. Niftu!
I don't know what they put in me, but I thought I was... Well, you saw. Anyway, thank you, Shepard.
I mean, we don't know. Maybe you were a biotic god.
I don't know what they put in me, but I thought I was...
He wasn't.
Well...
yeah. If you send him to fight Wasea, then what happens is he sends out he throws out a biotic charge, which sort of flies through the air to Wasea, and then just sort of fizzles out right as it reaches her. So just fizzles out right in front of her face. At which point he throws up his hand dismissively and turns around to walk away. Wasea throws a biotic throw at him and kills him. Alright, I'll chat.
Thank you for removing the Eclipse threat, Earth Clan. It will take them months to rebuild their organization. Also, merely out of curiosity, when you were poking about, did you perhaps run across a shipping manifest that belongs to me?
I did.
You never know when something like this might come in handy.
If it might change your mind, Earth Clan, returning that manifest would be very profitable for you. If you give it to the detective, her reward will be a pat on the back.
I'll take the pat on the back. Anaya seems really cool. I like Detective Anaya.
I got the name of the ship. Your fugitive left here 2 days ago on the AML Demeter.
Shepard, you impress me. You fulfilled your part of the bargain, and I will fulfill mine.
Glad to hear it.
I am ready to leave immediately, if that will satisfy your superiors, Detective.
You're free to go, Justicar. It has been an honor having you in my station. And it's nice you didn't kill me, too.
The Eclipse
Always a
smuggled
bonus.
Ardat Yakshi off-world. She's who you're really after, isn't she?
You continue to impress. Yes, I was here tracking the Ardat Yakshi. She is a dangerous criminal, and I will bring her to justice. After your mission is complete, of course.
You're sworn to follow a code that dictates your decisions, but I'm running a military operation.
You wonder if I will refuse to follow orders because of my code?
I can't allow that to happen.
By agreeing to follow you, I am compelled to swear the most difficult of Justicar oaths, the third oath of subsumation. After I do, your orders will override the code. You should know, however, that I'll still give you my opinion if the situation warrants.
Fair.
The Normandy is docked near the main trading floor. I'll see you aboard.
I must be sworn to your service so that I am never forced to choose between your orders and the code.
Okay. Glowy eyes.
By the code, I will serve you, Shepard. Your choices are my choices. Your morals are my morals. Your wishes are my code.
Neat. Love the glowy
I never
eyes.
thought I'd see a Justicar swear an oath like that.
If you make me do anything extremely dishonorable, I may need to kill you when I'm released from my oath.
I can see that this is a very important act, Samara. Thank you.
Truly, the life of a Justicar can get lonely. I admit I am looking forward to serving with a company of honorable heroes. Shall we return to your ship?
Honorable heroes, huh? Well, right now, behind me I've got an assassin and a thief. Back on the ship, I've got 2 people working for a terrorist organization. A ruthless mercenary. A scientist who's engaged in some possibly questionable research, depending on your views on the genophage. A baby Krogan who's ready to kill. And a vigilante. Honorable heroes. Okay, so Garrus is a vigilante, but he was killing criminals in order to defend innocence. So, okay. Honorable hero. Tali, absolutely. There's nothing morally questionable about Tali. Honorable hero, absolutely. Mordin, sure, I'll give Mordin. He is interested in preserving life. So fine. He can be an honorable hero. Jacob? He's working with Cerberus as long as he feels they're not stepping out of line. I guess we can consider him an honorable hero. But yeah. Assassin, thief, mercenary. Miranda's pretty ruthless. Or at least has a ruthless streak. Grunt. Yeah.
I need to speak to the detective.
Thanks for getting Samara out of my district. I can tell my granddaughters about meeting a Justicar. And you've just upped my chances of living long enough to have grandkids.
Good luck with that.
I have proof that Eclipse killed the Volus merchant.
Let's see what you got there. Interesting. But I can't verify it. It would be inadmissible.
I vouch for Shepard and any evidence she brings forward.
I accept the judgment of the Justicar. Thanks, Shepard.
Thanks.
I wasn't sure about trusting a stranger, and a human at that. But you came through. It's a shame this Elnora escaped. But I'll get her. At least you put her on the run. Okay, enough with all the congratulations. I've still got a spiraling crime rate.
Yeah, I gotta tell you this part as well.
I have proof that Pitney 4 smuggled in red sand and illegal weapons tech.
I'll send in some officers to arrest him and his cohorts. This is a big help, Shepard. I can't do much to thank you, But we do have a small discretionary bounty fund. Take this.
Thank you. See, helping her was profitable as well. Recruited Samara for the team. How detailed. Scimitar Assault Shotgun, an elite military shotgun, capable of rapid fire. This weapon is deadly at short range, but ineffective at long range. Effective against shields and biotic barriers, but weak against armor. Upgrades the Katana Shotgun. Manufactured by Ariake Technologies, the Scimitar features twin Mass Effect generators, giving it a more rapid rate of fire than a traditional shotgun. This weapon was created for the Eclipse mercenary band, but is rapidly becoming popular with the Bloodpack mercs as well. God, I must have missed some credits somewhere. Oh well. That's enough to buy another weapon upgrade, which I will need fairly soon.
Welcome to the Normandy, Samara.
Frame rate
Studied
drop
your
there.
profile extensively. With your skills, I think you'll be an excellent addition to our team.
Thank you. From an organization such as yours, that is high praise indeed.
I've seen Samara's biotic powers at work. They're substantial.
We still don't know what we're going to find when we hit the collectors.
I will be prepared for whatever we encounter.
Where shall we put you?
A room that looks out on the great empty void would be most comforting.
Put her in the observation room on Deck 3.
Thank you. I must meditate on the day's events.
Alright, and I got some upgrades here. Generating a Mass Effect field requires significant concentration. After generating a field, all biotics require some rest before they have the mental focus and clarity to generate another. By tracking neural activity and recognizing the individual patterns of the user, the AMP can better interpret the kind of field the biotic wishes to generate. This requires less focus when generating field and reduces cooldown time. Useful. And find out what Joker has to say about Samara and about Thane as a squad mate.
Running green.
Good to hear.
Two years and everything hits the crapper. That'll teach you to die on me.
Lesson learned.
If Mom could see me now, we'd have zombies on top of everything else.
Morbid.
Why is it always claws and guns? Can't we piss off a fuzzy planet? Still dangerous, but hey, bunnies.
Bunnies do have big teeth.
So, Commander, even your Asari are trained killers? Get everyone at the same store or something?
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. I like Kasumi, but why do I feel like I need to check the Citadel for parts she may have pawned? And Thane seems like the strong, sensitive, murdering type. You know, those are always great to have around, a real cuddler. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
I mean, people dig him. People definitely like, the women definitely like Thane. Kelly!
There is nothing more absolute than the oath of an Asari Justicar. You did well getting Samara on our side. She is so elegant and gorgeous. Too bad her manner is just so cold.
Yeah, no more flirting. Sorry, Kelly. She is gorgeous, though. And elegant.
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Grunt seems very anxious, pacing down in the cargo hold. You might want to check in on him. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Good luck out there, Shepard. Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Yeah, I'll get to it in a second. Don't rush me.
I just got a message from my wife. I've been listening to my daughters giggle over and over.
That's so cute.
When this mission is over, I'm gonna give her the longest hug she's ever had.
Aww. I think that's actually the last bit of ambient dialogue he's got. Oh, hey.
What's this area of the ship?
This is one of the ship's observation decks. They provide a sweeping outside view for off-duty personnel.
This room is a structural weakness. Any transparent material is weaker than our armor.
The elusive man predicted you would object. In combat, the observation rooms are sealed and depressurized. Sheets of ablative armor are extended to cover the windows.
Good planning, I guess. And it is a hell of a view. Alright. Glowy eyes.
Shepard.
Very cool.
What are your impressions of Miranda and Jacob?
Jacob is an earnest young man. Events will either forge him into a great man or utterly destroy him.
Ooh.
Miranda is undoubtedly a hard woman. I respect her strength and determination. She carries many burdens and doesn't share them with others, as it should be.
How do you think our mission is going?
Building our forces is a good strategy. However, the time to strike is coming soon.
Do you have any suggestions about using some of the resources we've gathered?
I believe I can use some of them to increase our fuel reserves so we can explore further. Shall I tell you what is required?
Show me what it would take.
Another curious one. Extended fuel cells. Engine refitted with Heed Industries designed Helios thruster module. Why does Samara, a Justicar, provide a fuel capacity increase? Like, everyone else, their suggestions make some sense. You know, Garrus suggests a gun that the Turians have reverse engineered from Sovereign. Tally gives you shield upgrades. Jacob, armor upgrades. Morden, Jack, Grunt, they all, personal upgrades. Miranda, I guess the scanning, sure, whatever. But Thane and Samara, it almost feels like their upgrades were afterthoughts. Just sort of, they gotta go to somebody, so let's get them to these two. So I'm not really a fan of them having those upgrades. It doesn't make sense to me.
Shepard,
Do you have any suggestions?
I have done what I can to increase our exploration capabilities. Anything beyond that is up to you.
How are you?
I've spent much of the last 400 years on my own. It is nice to have a colleague to chat with.
400
I may be
years.
rusty at it, however. If you are patient, I would love to talk.
400 years.
How much do you know about our mission?
I know that I've sworn an oath to follow you, and that you seek to destroy the Collectors. That is enough for me.
You don't want to know why the Collectors need to be fought?
When you live by a code that compels you to harsh action, you learn the dangers of curiosity. If I must kill a man because he has done wrong, do I really wish to know that he is a devoted father?
I can understand that.
What do you think of Cerberus?
I've heard rumors, but learned long ago to form my own impressions. There is too much room for interpretation in the opinions of others.
Why were you willing to work for Cerberus when you didn't have first-hand knowledge?
I work for you, Shepard. Our methods may be different, but our goals are not.
Good to know.
I'd like to hear more about the criminal you were chasing on Nos Astra.
I hope you will understand if I wish to avoid this topic. It is deeply tied to my code and beliefs.
That's fair.
You might say it is personal.
I need to know if this will impact the mission.
It will not.
I should get back to work.
It has been my pleasure, Commander.
Yeah, nice chat.
Hey, got a minute?
Kasumi.
Gabby and Ken would make a great couple. I just doubt they'll ever realize it.
And
Normandy runs so quietly. I'm not used to hearing my footsteps when I walk. One of the girls in navigation thinks she might be pregnant. Even aboard a Cerberus vessel, life finds a way.
life finds a way. Jurassic Park reference there.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
If you don't mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
You've spent too much time fighting thugs who think custom-painted armor makes them professionals. The Hanar trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
Wow.
You've been killing since you were 6?
Of course not. I didn't make my first kill until I was 12.
Oh, much better.
Me. I was not to be used and thrown away. I was an investment.
You were a child, not an investment.
I've given you the wrong idea. They valued me, yes, as a resource, but also as a person. They regretted their need for me.
The Hanar? Excessively polite, worship the Protheans? They don't seem the type who train assassins.
Every species trains assassins. The Hanar are only unusual in that they need other species to do the killing for them. They have a strong grip and natural toxins, but have you ever seen one move quickly outside of water? Or fire a gun?
I think we heard Zaid talk about almost being choked to death by a Hanar.
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the Compact. It was an honor for our family.
The Compact?
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us. Some of us from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the Compact.
Why was your race going extinct?
Overpopulation. That must sound trite to you. Humans developed mass effect drive before the problem became acute. Our homeworld, Rakana, had few resources. We hadn't even developed fusion power when the soil began to fail from overuse and pollution. The Hanar found us a century ago. They sent hundreds of ships, evacuated thousands of us. Billions more had to be left behind.
What's the state of Rakana now?
Do you read your philosophers? A man named Thomas Hobbes. When all the world is overcharged with inhabitants, then the last remedy of all is war, which provideth for every man by victory or death. As Rakana died around them, my people slaughtered each other for mouthfuls of water, crumbs of food.
Oof.
What exactly are the terms of the Compact?
There are many things the Hanar can't do, even with mechanical aid. They ask Drell to assist them.
This can't be legal. They made your whole race into slaves.
Don't insult me, Shepard. Anyone can refuse to serve. Few do. We owe our existence to the Hanar. We are proud to repay the debt.
I'm not gonna say that.
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then... Laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch. He dies. Then, the smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset-colored eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away. My apologies. Drell slip into memory so easily.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted too much of your time.
Yep, another interesting thing about Thane with the his vivid memories. Actually, speaking of that, oh yeah, it's not gonna be. 8 centuries ago, the already arid Drell homeworld, Rakana, began its swift descent into lifelessness due to disastrous industrial expansion. Because their population was bursting at 11 billion, and they did not possess interstellar flight capacity, the Drell would have been doomed without the intervention of the Hanar. Following first contact, the Hanar spent 10 years transporting 375,000 willing Drell to their own homeworld, Kaja. The remaining billions perished in the dying world, warring against each other for diminishing sources of water and food. Today, only a few thousand survive on Rakana in clusters never exceeding a few hundred. Now a cemetery world, Rakana's population can double during pilgrimage season. Drell have been part of the galactic community for almost 2 centuries. Most reside in Kaja, content to coexist with the Hanar. Those who leave Kaja tend to be adventurers. Gifted by the Hanar with acute perception of interspecies body language, solitary Drell travelers often seek out new species elsewhere, adopting that species' culture and rarely returning to Kaja. Such Drell number in the thousands and are scattered across the galaxy, tending towards quiet, integrated lives. On Kaja, the Hanar afforded the Drell every opportunity to thrive. While outsiders, and even some Hanar, regard the Drell as junior partners, if not actual servants, Drell have integrated themselves into every level of Hanar society as respected, productive citizens. Helios Thruster Module, intended for next-generation fightercraft, the Heed Industries Helios Thruster Module propulsion system far outpaced the typical liquid hydrogen-liquid oxygen reactions that power a frigate's maneuvering thrusters. By using metastable metallic hydrogen, the Helios boasts a fuel that burns at far greater efficiency than liquid H2O2. Navigators can execute the numerous small course corrections inherent to any long-distance travel without fear of exhausting the ship's fuel supplies. This net gain extends to forward impulse as well. A ship powered by antiprotons can coast temporarily using the Helios to reach an inferior but highly sustainable speed. Such efficiency lowers antiproton consumption, a constant concern for any warship. When a Helios-propelled ship must refuel, however, it typically relies on a large carrier or nearby planetary factory to synthesize the metallic hydrogen. This process uses extremely dense mass effect fields to create the metal under pressures of over 1 million Earth atmospheres, an activity most safely done while planetside. While that process may seem like a drawback compared to skimmer ships that can gather hydrogen and oxygen from anywhere in the universe, the combat superiority of the Helios maneuvering capabilities is often a worthwhile trade-off. The same efficiency that allows for microburn course correction can power rapid bursts of motion. Once a pilot becomes used to the ship's new energetic responses, she can easily put the ship wherever and at whatever angle she desires.
Chambers said you're tearing up the place. Something wrong?
Something is wrong, Shepard. I feel wrong. Tense. I just want to kill something. With my hands. More so than usual. Like it's not my choice. Like I just want to... I don't know. See? Why do that? What's wrong?
I mean, Yeah.
Kira Krogan probably starts more aggressive than most. I'm not seeing this as a particularly big shift.
Doesn't matter if it's normal. I'm not. I'm not used to this noise. I want control. When we're moving, fighting, I focus. But here, my blood screams, my plates itch, and even you are just noise. I'm tank-born. What is this?
Edie, anything in your files about Krogan diseases that could cause this?
Cerberus has a number of autopsies on file, but nothing on a living Krogan of this age and situation. Krogan are reluctant to share medical records.
My people
Surprising.
were defeated by doctors and labs. They will never let stuff like that leave the homeworld to Chunka.
Yeah. Yeah, what a surprise that Krogan medical records aren't available.
Joker can get us to the Krogan homeworld. I need everyone at their best.
Thank you, Shepard. I don't like this. Fury is my choice, not a sickness.
Gabby, you'd say the Normandy is a she, not a he, right?
Of course. The Normandy's the sweetest girl there is.
And Edie's a she. Tally's definitely a she.
What are you getting at, Kenneth?
I'm just saying I'm feeling a wee bit threatened here. A lot of female energy, and I'm just one man.
You're such a dick.
See? Look where your mind went. I've got to watch out for myself.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry, Kenneth. I don't think that any of the female energy is interested in you.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe talk to you later.
And finally, Zaid.
Back for another lesson.
Guess so.
Nice ship you got here. Roomy. Last ship I worked on, two men couldn't walk past each other in the hall unless they were really good friends.
Zaid has a way with words.
I was trying to remember how many Cerberus operatives I've killed. Lost track around 50. Guess your elusive man's big on forgiveness.
Sounds like he's killed almost as many Cerberus operatives as I have.
No messages for you, Commander.
Except yes, there are. Alright. From Elizabeth Bainham. You may remember her from Pharos. Hey Shepard, I heard about what you did on Ilium, and I wanted to thank you for helping out Zoo's Hope one more time. We're surviving, if barely. Most of Exogeny left, but I stayed behind as an attaché, and to make sure that nothing was left of the Thorium. We don't need that problem again. Also, I'm really, really sorry that I shot at you. I'm pretty sure I said that, but I just wanted to reiterate it. It's okay, no harm done. Good luck, and thanks. Zoo's Hope is alive again because of what you did. Sincerely, Elizabeth Bainham. From Jared. Greetings, Commander Shepard. Liara Tassoni gave me your contact information. I was one of the cleaning crews on the Dantius Towers. You helped me get out of there. According to Tassoni, you also found Thane. He took down some of the Eclipse mercs trying to gun us down, and I wondered if you could pass along my thanks. The way he moved. One was dead before they even knew he was there. He snapped another's neck, then shot a third, all in the space of a few heartbeats. It was incredible. He moved like a dancer, grace and power in constant motion. Seeing him changed my life, woke up something in me I don't fully understand yet. I don't know what I'm going to do, but Solarian lives are too short to waste as custodians, especially when there's so much else out there. I'm going to find something that lets me capture what I saw in him, that beauty, that aesthetic perfection. I'm also going to buy some nice clothes. Priorities, man, yeah! So if you could just tell him that, or just whatever parts of that you think appropriate, I'd appreciate it. Sincerely, Jared. And this one, to Shepard from Cerberus Information Processing. We're aware that your old friend Liara Tassoni has been hunting for the Shadow Broker for several years. We wouldn't mind helping her in that hunt. given the broker's past work for the Collectors. We recently uncovered some information that might give Liara a lead on where to find the Shadow Broker's base of operations, but unfortunately, she doesn't have much faith in Cerberus intel. If you'd visit Ilium and pass it on to her as a gesture of goodwill, we'd appreciate it. Not what I will be doing next. And Samara does not have a DLC. Throw pull. Reeve is really cool. So yeah. One more squad mate to recruit. That squad mate won't be coming until very late in the game, sadly. I will explain my issue with the way BioWare arranged it once I get to that point. But for right now, that's all I got. So, thanks for watching, and I will... before I go, I'll just mention, I like Samara's recruitment. It's a fun mission. Yeah, the addition of the Minigen X3 adds an interesting dimension to the battle. It's an obstacle. Even if you're not playing a biotic, the Minigen does damage you. So yeah, it throws in an interesting wrinkle, interesting obstacle, and for if you're playing biotic, it's something that you can also use to your advantage. And it's just it's a fairly fun mission. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.